I'm a weasel.
I'm a lemur.
I'm a chair.
WeirdZoRs.
Hello, I'm Crafty Andy, and I figured it'd be kind of fun to do some commentary on this music video I made. As I said before, way back in the day in 2012, I was working Walmart, stocking shelves, when the idea of this video came into my head. I wrote some notes down, and I was too busy focused on survival, along with my husband one, before we had husband two. Nearly homeless at one point, always broke, always hustling for more money, working a commission sales job. It was insane. So fast forward over 10 years later, and I finally get it made. I mean, there was a lot of inspiration that kept me going. You had Scuff Coyote with their videos. I guess they're gone. Well, good thing I downloaded them. I remember when their LMFO video came out, I'm sexy and I know it, and I was just thinking, man, mine is going to be so much more dirty than this shit. I was looking forward to it, but hey, you know, I had to be patient. You can't give up on your ideas and dreams no matter what. Another big inspiration of mine was Differently. Oh, they're gone too. Okay, would someone explain to me what happened to these people, Scuff Coyote and Differently? You want to go into the comment section and let me know what the fuck happened, because I have no fucking clue. What is it with furries just like deleting their shit one day, out of nowhere, as if they have nothing to look back on and be proud of, or find any entertainment in? What the fuck is that all about? Anyways, another inspiration of mine was Camo Husky. God damn it! He's gone too. Oh, fantastic. Okay, Tilt Longtail. Are you still around, Tilt Longtail? You still around? Alright, yeah, there's a guy that knows how to play some characters. Jesus, fuck. Alright, at least there's some stragglers out there still surviving. The fuck, man, it's kind of spooky. Anyone else I need to know that's not around anymore? How's Odin Wolf doing? Oh, okay, he's been deleted. Well, that's against his will, so I guess that doesn't count. That's just some bullshit. You know, funny thing about that, now that we're on it, Radiance Wolf is still around, also known as Kiro the Wolf. Figure that one out. He gets to keep his YouTube channel. Olin Wolf gets his deleted. Along with several other people who I don't even want to fucking name. They're a little, what's the word? Bigoted pieces of shit.
And I'd be really amiss if I didn't mention Easy Wolf. I mean, the Room 366 video, ever since that came out, it was begging to be topped. I'm not saying I necessarily topped it. I'm just saying it's had a huge impact on me and given me loads of amusement watching people cry over it. And I also have to appreciate his help in dealing with a little shit biscuit who tried to take my commentary down in regards to that video. Even though he didn't have to, it was pretty nice of him. So, you know, gotta give him a good shout out for this.
Anyways, let's get to this commentary.
So right off the bat, I love these old 1980s, 1990s trigger warnings in the start of a video. Anyone who bitches about trigger warnings today and videos and movies doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. They've always been there. In fact, they used to make the shows and movies much more enticing. Like, oh, I shouldn't be watching this. Parental guidance, what's that? And so I figure a lot of the best music videos usually tell a story. And this one is just Michael Ringtail getting shit together and getting a bunch of toys for a party, gathering people around for events. And the other thing playing in the background, there's always this contention among a lot of furries about behavior and representation, when the reality is you represent yourself. No matter what prominent figures say about you represent the fandom as a whole, that's stupid. It's a fandom, it's aesthetics and costuming, that's all it is, that's all you're a fan of. There's nothing special about it. Whatever you take it, that's on you. And there's, you know, also, of course, there's also all the normies that like to bash and use any excuse they can to go after individuals and try to make their life hell for daring to be outside the norm and expressing themselves to the public. How dare you? So this whole video is just kind of like a fuck you to all of that. A fuck you to the Puritans, fuck you to the normies, fuck you to everybody who's trying to tell you how to behave, how to dress, how to express yourself when you're not harming anyone with what you're doing. Yeah, so Michael Ringtail's just telling them get the fuck going. Yeah, building it up. Just a constant barrage. A fucking weird clown talking about furries harassing her. And so yeah, here we have my favorite sacrilege image, was just taking the St. Mary halo, putting a bunch of condoms on it and dildos over it, as opposed to the rays of light. And took quite a bit of an effort to find a decent church burning to put in the background, but I managed to find it. I'm pretty sure I put credits in the video and a link to where it was from, but yeah, good stuff. Quite a bit of tedious work trying to cut out this fucking bike out of the background. I don't have the permits to hire to lock off the street and the funds to hire a stunt driver to put on a mascot costume and parade around in a bike. So, you know, do what you can to make it work, even if it's some shoddy green screen work. Blurring the wheels to make it look like it's moving. Do what you can, man. I was surprised how easy it was to get everybody together. I always have a nerve-wracking whenever it comes to try to gather people around, because you got to be all like, hi, I'm a person, you don't know me, but I want you to be part of this video. And it's like, okay, you just gotta try to keep it simple and short. So yeah, just come scream so what and you at the camera, and who cares. We got all footage from Furry Week in Atlanta, Motor City FurCon, and AntherCon of 2023. Wonder how many of us are going to be dead in 20 years. Oh yeah, so this bit with Uncle Kage. For starters, because everyone thinks that criticizing a person on the internet is tantamount to wishing them and their entire family line dead. I actually like Uncle Kage. I hung out with him a few times at conventions, did an interview with him. Overall, seems like a cool dude. My only contention with him is just this whole idea that you represent the fandom, and when in reality is about you representing him. He wants everyone to represent him in terms of presentation and social conduct, because he's got to please those sponsors, and he's got to please the people in media, people he works with in the convention center. When I'm like, fuck all that, you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want, and let's keep these corpo leeches at bay. Oh, by the way, I never did suck Uncle Kage's cock. I know people are going to assume that I did because I put him in the music video, and people are going to especially assume that I did because I said no. But, you know, if you want to call me a liar, go fuck yourself. That's all I got to say about it. I thought it was funny, so I put it in the video. So yeah, I put a blur, obviously, the back of this thing to make it look more scandalous and like there's something going on, but obviously there isn't. It's just some random clip from YouTube I pulled of a sheep. And I was thinking, man, I have a picture of a fursuit sheep. Should I put that up there? Or should I put the real sheep? People don't understand sarcasm, or that we're making a video and it's a music video and it's not real. Might throw a tantrum over it. Might try to make something of it that it's not. And I thought about it for a little bit. I'm like, you know what? That's the reason why I should put it in here. Because there's a lot of insecure furries when it comes to this subject matter. To the point that scree about it, to the point where I think thou dost protest too much. If you know what I'm saying. They're doing all the Ted Haggard, gay Republican in the closet kind of shit. So I like playing with that a little bit. And then, yeah, we got Toriel. I was going to use Azrael, but I looked at the plushie of Azrael, and I'm like, oh, no, that's a little pedo. We don't want to go that far. You know, you gotta put a line somewhere. So I'm like, yeah, Toriel. Toriel's the favorite goat mother everyone wants to fuck. That makes more sense. Let's go with that. And I have a little inspiration from a Serbian film, The Machete, that my friend donated to me. That was pretty cool. It was like the hang on that image just a little bit. Ah, yes. Offending organized religion. So easy and so satisfying. Some censors art porn I filmed over 12 years ago. Yeah, about that guy. Yeah, so this guy posted this on Twitter. So it's open for the public for everybody to download and look at. And I forgot who it was. Had it for a while. But I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. I'm just saying there's just some... it's a bon. And, yep. That's lemonade. That is some grade A warm, salty lemonade. And that's just yellow water. Yeah, in Michigan, you actually smoke weed. So the blood is just corn syrup and red food coloring. I wish I would have done more of it, because it's so easy to wash off. I was surprised. Some rotoscoping with my mouth. So this one was another one that had a little bit of thinking to do, because I was thinking, okay, maybe he flies into the sun. I'm like, nah, that's just really obvious and overdone. And I was thinking, okay, World Trade Center towers. No. It's pretty obvious, too. The World Trade Center, I have him fly into there. It's edgy, but again, kind of overdone. And I was thinking of the con free-for-all in the convention center. It was held there, having it blow up there. But I'm like, well, no one's going to remember that con in 10 years. And all it will do is just put more attention onto it, which is what they want, which almost no one's given any attention to outside of internet circles. So fuck it. Just have them fly into the fucking Pittsburgh Anthrocon Convention Center. Boom. And yeah, so I figured the best way we could get a fight done is just throw some slow motion punches and speed up the footage. I got very lucky with the fight scene too, thanks to Golden Wolf for actually paying attention to me and responding to messages, along with my other friend Jake Darkfox, because we managed to actually coordinate a little bit together outside at a certain specific time. We just so happened to come across a huge crowd that gathered outside, so we're able to rake in a bunch of random people to come join in. And right when we were done, it was completely empty. So if we were there later, if we tried to organize it later in the day or of that nature, we would have been screwed. So yeah, I managed to get a pretty big, decent enough sized crowd to participate and cheer on and follow directions. So yeah, I gotta give a lot of props. You know, I try to. I don't know if I'm getting the wrong impression at all, but there's a lot of people who I can definitely thank for, you know, just putting up with me and playing along, being good sports about it. It's great. Too bad I don't have thousands of dollars on hand to have someone make a costume of that Fennec all beaten up and scarred and bruised. Surprisingly, that crab is the best crab I found, and it's from that shitty Little Mermaid remake. I never had the clap. Heard it's itchy. So this is from a GIF that I got. I'm gonna play it up on here. Yeah, you gotta. It's just you know, inspiration. You gotta get it from somewhere. Oh yeah, porno I filmed like 10 years ago. If they want to get mad about that now, I mean it's kind of late, considering they do all the kinds of shit that's available to the public. What? And they're just hugging it out. Nothing erotic going on there. That's just a cuddle party.
Oh, it's you!
That Mewtwo's pretty fucking hot. And there's our puppers.
Hello.
And there's me.
Well, I hope you enjoy all that. If you like this, you know what to do. Subscribe and share it with all your friends and family. Even if they don't have any interest in it, share it with them anyways. Shove it in their face. Force them to watch it. Make them like it. All right? Cheers.
I'm Squeak. Subscribe to this channel and Patreon to support me and my bad habits. Crafty Arts channel for pretty pictures and stories hosted by that weird face, Crafty Andy. Merchandise will be available at the store. Pause Off for gaming commentary, skits, and highlights from the Pause Off live channel. Crafty Andy channel for making up projects and hangouts. Patreon for early videos, high-res artwork, and future perks. That's it. I'm a weasel. Now get the hell out of here.